every rune you see in Frostborn, all those runes, I now know what they mean, which sometimes they don't actually correlate. The devs just kind of used a cool looking symbol, but I'll be able to like point all that out. Hey guys, Frostborn is finally globally released and I've just been so excited. I feel like my whole YouTube career has led up to this moment of Frostborn being released. Obviously I cover lots of games, but you know, Frostborn it's got everything that this channel's about. It's a complex game, it's multiplayer, it's the original IP that I started on. It's just got kind of everything. So I wanted to show you guys my studio setup and some of the stuff that I've done to get ready for Frostborn. So one thing that's Frostborn specific that I've done to get ready for Frostborn in particular is this Norse mythology family tree. So you can see here that we've got, Ymir, the original giant, and then the holy cow or whatever that kind of created, and we've got we've got Odin. Where's Odin? Why don't they have there we go. Here's Odin and here's Odin and Frigg, and then we've got all of his kids, and so we got the whole family tree, right? But then what's even better and what's really going to be helpful for me in making Frostborn videos is this right here. Look at this. It's got the runic alphabet. Every rune you see in Frostborn, all those runes, I now know what they mean, which sometimes they don't actually correlate. The devs just kind of used a cool looking symbol, but I'll be able to like point all that out. And then, it's got the 9 realms. And so anyways, it's just a really cool setup, and I can just always reference these things. We've also got the gifts of the dwarves. Some of you guys know, I think I've mentioned Dropnir in some of my stuff. Mold. This is the most famous one right here, the Thor's hammer. But then there's a bunch of other ones. So they'll reference stuff like that every once in a while in Frostborn, and so I'll know what they're talking about. I've also done a lot of research. I've read some audiobook on Norse mythology, and I've just gotten really ready. But on top of that, we've got this whole studio setup, right? So we've got all of this soundboard. This makes this room have a lot better sound. It's still not the best out there. I'm sure there's a lot better studios, but it's what I could afford. I've also got all this cheap sound foam up here, and so it's gonna make the audio sound better. It's still not probably the best. I got my plaque up there. Then we've got this is my editing setup here. My wife and I just did a dual screen, our first dual video. We've done some dual live streams, but this is our first dual video. We'll see how it goes. And then I've got my desk where I do where all the magic happens, all the editing happens. I got the lights, which are remote controlled. So I got here. I'll come over here. See over here. I got this little turn the lights on, turn the light or off and on. But then, this is one thing that a lot of you guys have been a little confused, and you've seen my videos and you're like, hey, you're standing, what's going on? So I have neck problems. I have back and neck problems. I'm 6'4". I'm a pretty tall guy, and I've had problems for a while. And so I've worked on, I've just had a lot of neck problems. So I have one of these fancy desks that actually goes up. So I don't know if y'all can see this, but my desk is turning from something you sit at to something you can stand and work at. And so I don't really usually do a lot of working while I stand. I do a lot of my editing while I'm sitting, which is why I need to do a lot of my videos, the recording, while I'm standing. So that's kind of so y'all can see there, it's a lot higher now. So that's my setup. That's why sometimes in a lot of my videos you see me standing. My newest addition to this, which I'm pretty excited about, is I just installed a new green screen in the ceiling. So if I come up here, I just grab this, I pull it all the way down, and now I don't even know if I can show how giant this green screen is. It's a pretty giant green screen. And so now I can use that for standing or sitting. We just used it for my wife and I to be able to record our dual video because we're playing Frostborn together now. And actually it goes a little further down, but just gonna put that back up. And I put it up and the room is clean, that's what makes my wife happy. So yeah, so that's it. That's the studio setup. It's a really good setup. Now I just have to get to work and make a bunch of Frostborn videos for you guys. Now that it's finally out, they made a huge update, outdating pretty much everything I've done, but it's a really good update. And so I'm gonna go make a bunch of videos for Frostborn. It's finally time to hit it hard. All right, guys, see you next time.